Hola, how is everybody doing? My name is Miss Shauna and welcome back to Story Time with Miss Shauna. And if you're just joining us for the first time, this is my little puppy Mia. Say hi, Mia. Today I wanted to share a story with you called Dinosaur Adventure, Field Trip to Remember by Kelly Santana Banks. Illustrations by Dipali, Dutta. This book was sent to me by the author so that I can share it with everybody. Thank you. This book is dedicated to all children I had the pleasure to teach and work with, especially the fans of dinosaurs. Happy reading. That's a message from Kelly Santana Banks. All right, here we go. Miss Gina's class was excited about the field trip. They were getting ready to go on an expedition at the Dinosaur Museum. They could not wait to see the dinosaurs. At the museum, the class was split into small groups. Loan, Liam, Zoe, Amanda, and Rose were part of the team under Miss Gina's supervision. The Blue Shoes team. First, they stopped at the Ankylosaurus exhibit. They could hear the guide saying, Ankylosaurus lived millions of years ago during the Cretaceous period. Look at all the spikes on his back, Loan, said Liam, elbowing his best friend. Wow, that is a lot, replied Loan. Ankylosaurus was known for his armor that is made of the big plates of bones you see on its back. Right here. Continued the guide. The children were clearly surprised as they continued examining the creature in detail. They could not help exclaiming, ooh, and ah, and making funny faces while looking at each other and questioning, bones? The guide did not notice the groups stopped to study the Ankylosaurus, and he kept moving to the Triceratops area. Do you like going to the museum? I do too. I love going to the museum. Then he continued on the left side. You see the Triceratops? Triceratops lived. The children rushed to catch up. That's when Rose asked out loud, Miss Gina, are we going to see T-Rex? Yes, Rose, we will. Let's keep exploring until we find the T-Rex, replied Miss Gina with a smile on her face. Triceratops were herbivorous, continued the guide. What are herbivorous, Miss Gina? asked Zoe and Amanda in unison. Herbivorous eats plants. That is what Triceratops used to eat, plants, replied Miss Gina. She continued. And do you know what we call animals that eat meat, such as the T-Rex? They all nodded their heads, while Liam raised his hand proudly. They are no herbivorous, he blurted. Thanks for the effort, Liam, but we call those animals carnivores. T-Rex were carnivores, explained Miss Gina. That's just a fancy word for meat eaters. When are we going to see T-Rex, Miss Gina? I want to see T-Rex, Rose said impatiently. We will see the T-Rex soon. Blue Shoes team, let's keep moving. There's a big line behind us, sighed Miss Gina, showing the line behind the group. The group kept going and passed through the TRex Exhibit, the Argentinosaurus, the Stegosaurus. Tricky words. The Parasaurus, and this time they held hands and posed for a group picture. Suddenly, they realized they had lost sight of their guide again. They wanted to go to the TRex exhibit, but didn't know which way to go. It was a big museum and had lots of different displays, tons of different displays. Miss Gina thought that it would be a good idea to stop for a rest break because they had been walking for hours. When they followed a big orange sign that pointed to the right, they ended up in a big auditorium. That's when they heard a voice over the speaker. Welcome to the show. In a few moments, our paleontologist will have a lot of surprises for you. Miss Gina, what are paleontologists? Asked Zoe and Loan. Paleontologists are scientists. They study dinosaurs and fossils. Fossils are parts of plants and animals that lived millions of years ago, Miss Gina answered. Excuse me. Sit down, Mama. During the show, they played scavenger hunt and searched for fossils. The children were also ecstatic to touch the baby dinosaurs. I love baby dinosaurs. I love the illustrations in this story. When the show ended, they didn't waste any time setting out on a TRex hunt. Are we there yet, Miss Gina? Whined Rose. We will be there soon, Rose, Miss Gina said, trying to calm Rose down. Just when they could not wait any longer, all of a sudden they saw a big shadow. Look at this shadow. Huge. There he was, the big, strong, fearless T-Rex. The children were thrilled with what they saw. They all stopped in awe. Look at his teeth, said Loan. T-Rex is huge, bigger than my house, Liam jumped in excitement. Wow, Zoe, Amanda, and Rose looked at each other, giggling. The group stopped and took a lot of pictures. The other groups started gathering behind them. They realized they needed to move on. They finished the tour laughing, singing, and chanting, T-Rex, T-Rex, I saw the big T-Rex. T-Rex is my favorite. While waiting for the school bus in front of the museum, they could not help but take one last picture. This time, it was to capture the unforgettable moment. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you love going to the museum. This book is called Dinosaur Adventure, A Field Trip to Remember by Kelly Santana Banks. Illustrations by Dipali Dutta. What an excellent read before you take a trip to the museum in a small group, or you can introduce the museum to a younger child through a book before you take them to the museum. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Adios.